We are making progress in the fight against cancer. The American Cancer Society said today that death rates are going down. Between 2004 and 2008, they dropped 1.8% each year for men and 1.6% for women. But Dr. Jon LaPook reports there hasn't been much improvement for teens and young adults.
What are you studying?
I'm a math major.
When Carolyn Hale counsels young people with cancer at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, she speaks from experience. 10 years ago, at age 13, Hale complained of back pain. Doctors said it was from her backpack, but she turned out to have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma wrapping around her spine.
They hit you with so much poisonous drugs, so many poisonous drugs, so much chemotherapy that you just can't help but feel lifeless.
Carolyn is part of a largely unknown group in the war on cancer. Adolescents and young adults ages 15 to 39 account for more than 72,000 new cancers every year, 7 times more than pediatric cancers. And unlike other groups, their mortality rates have not improved.
Our peers are suffering because there's not been medical advances that have trickled down to our age group.
This is the place?
Yeah. After surviving brain cancer at age 21, Matthew Zachary founded an organization called Stupid Cancer.
Young adults don't get cancers that are easily screened. They get Hodgkin's, they get sarcomas. These are not detectable cancers. So it's not like you can go to the doctor and say, screen me for Hodgkin's, because there's no such test. And by the time you realize what you have symptomatically, it's probably too late or stage 4.
Survivorship at a young age can mean a lifetime of complications from the treatment. Hale needed hip surgery in high school. And last year, Zachary suffered a stroke.
What's your journey been? What have you found out, and what does it tell you about the system?
I found out that the system is really broken. That when the doctor says you're cured, go home, that's not the end of the story. That you have the rest of your life to get busy living through the challenges and the consequences of not dying from your treatments.
For Zachary, those consequences included losing his career and infertility. But after 9 years of trying, he and his wife Jessica had twins.
When you're 60 years old, you don't care about fertility. And when you're 6, you don't really care about fertility. When you're 21 or 28, or you have a child, or you want to have a child, or your chemotherapy makes you impotent and infertile, you have the right to live. You have the right to have children, and that should not be taken away from you. This is a unique issue that only faces people in their fertile years, which are largely young adults.
Both Carolyn Hale and Matthew Zachary were initially misdiagnosed. And Scott, researchers are just starting to focus on the special needs of this group. Up until now, everything's been lumped together with all non-pediatric cancers.
John, thank you very much.